Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday digital edition of Intentional Talk, presented to you by Toro. It's Millar, it's Rose, and we've got Cub slugger Kyle Schwarber getting ready to surprise a nurse on National Nurses Day. You ready to shock the world, Kyle?
Oh, I'm awesome. This is going to be ready. I can't wait to see the look on her face and really surprise a true hero out there.
Yeah, she is a lifelong Cubs fan that just got season tickets for the first time ever after a 13-year wait. So, Kyle, we're going to make you disappear. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Special edition of Intentional Talk here on National Nurses Day. We're going to welcome in somebody from the front lines. She is working the ER at Mount Sinai Hospital in Chicago. She is Nurse Karen Skeens. Karen, thank you so much for joining us. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So obviously we know what's gone on in this country over the last 2 months. What's the morale like amongst you and all of your fellow nurses?
Well, we've all strapped our boots on and we are fighting this virus. We have great team camaraderie and we make sure everything gets done.
Now, Karen, I hear that you are a huge Cubs fan. Your family's been on the season ticket wait list for about 13 years, and you finally got season tickets to the Cubs, but then the COVID happens. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I was really kind of disappointed with that. And it looks like that there will be no fans, unfortunately. They've canceled a lot of activities already, the governor has, and Mayor Lightfoot, but we'll just have to hopefully be able to see it at least on TV. But I was a little disappointed, but the baseball must go on.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? Let's try and lift your spirits. I know that the happiest day of your sporting life was 2016 when the Cubs broke the curse against my beloved Indians. One of the stars of that series is here with you today. So please welcome to Intentional Talk, Nurse Karen. Kyle Schwarber is joining us now of your beloved Chicago Cubs. Kyle, are you there? A Kyle Schwarber sighting.
Hey!
Hey!
Karen, hello. How are you?
Hi, you're where it's nice and sunny out.
I know. I'm not in Chicago. I'm lucky right now.
So, Kyle, what do you have to say to Nurse Karen about it here on National Nurses Day?
Nurse Karen, first off, I want to say thank you. I come from a family of first responders and people who serve, so I want to say thank you very much. It means it's very close to my heart, and obviously what's going on in the country. You're a true hero right now. We just all want to say thank you for what you're doing and making a difference in everyone today.
Thank you so much.
So, Karen, I'm curious, where were you when the Cubs won it all in 2016?
I was actually at work, and you could have like the roar of happiness. We were all had our little phones out watching, and we just all started jumping up and down. We just couldn't believe it.
Now, do you know that Kyle is one of the first players in history to have his first hit in the World Series in 2016? That was the first hit of the season, was in the World Series. Is that true, Kyle?
That was true. Very nervous during that time, but what a team we had, and it made it a lot easier coming into a clubhouse like that and knowing that these guys put in all the work, and I'm just here to try to help these guys go accomplish the goal, and we did it all together, and so happy that we could bring the championship 108 years back to Chicago.
Karen, do you come from a long line of Cubs fans? What's the family history there in Chicago?
Well, it starts out with my mom, and then my son, myself, my grandchildren, both my grandsons they're all huge Cub fans.
Any White Sox fans though in the family? Because we know that sometimes that can be a split.
My stepdad, who I grew up with, he's a Sox fan, and so is my youngest son. He's a huge Sox fan. And of course, his son is a White Sox fan. So it's kind of fun during this play of how the rhythm goes up.
Well, Kyle, we gotta. If Karen's youngest son is a White Sox fan and not a Cubs fan, how do we sway him to your side?
I mean, I guess we just gotta take him to the Cubs White Sox game and see who wins.
we've been to many crosstown classics. He's been a Sox fan. He's 34 now. And he's been a Sox fan since he's been 3 years old. So I don't know if we'll be able to sway him.
Karen, who's your favorite Cub of all time?
There's just so many players. It's hard to pick just a favorite one.
Yeah.
Well, you could pick one that might video chat you.
Oh, yes, I'm honored that he has, especially on Nurses Day, that he has taken the time to come out and talk with me. Thank you, Kyle.
But, Kyle, I'm curious. For people that don't understand what it's like to be a Cub and walk the streets of Chicago and have people come up, what is it like on a daily basis to get to interact with fans like Karen?
Yeah, you know what? It's such a cool. It's such a sports city, and to be able to have the love and support of a whole city, and know that if it's a Tuesday day game or a Sunday night game on ESPN, it's going to be packed, and it doesn't matter who we're playing. And whenever you're going around the city and you're able to interact with people such as Karen, and they just always thank you for 2016. And a lot of people still break down in tears because they talk about all their families beforehand that never got to see a World Series and how we were able to bring them one, and how special of a moment it was. It's something that they're never going to forget, and we're thankful for that. We're so happy that we were able to do it, but we're looking forward to more now. We're not satisfied with just one World Championship. We want to keep going for more. So that's our goal every year.
So what you're saying is when you go back home to the old school town, you're Kyle Schwarber. And then when you're in Chi-Town, you're Errol Smith or Eddie Vedder. Is that true?
I mean, I guess, people in Chicago love the Cubs. I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter if you're Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant, Javi Baez, or one of the coaches on the team. Everyone knows who you are whenever you're walking through that town. And it's so cool to just be able to interact with people and just to get their perspective on what it means for them to be a Cubs fan and how it is for us to be able to play for them. I think that's awesome.
Karen, have you ever had one of those interactions, whether it's with a Cubs player or something, where you're walking the streets or God forbid, they visited you in the hospital or something like that? Have you ever had a chance to see a Cubs player up close and personal?
The closest I got was at the Cubs convention. We got to say during the convention and when they had the kids panels and stuff, and both my grandsons got to get up there and ask some questions. To me, that was the best experience of any Cub, and they were so great in general.
Those are so much fun. I've been on those panels, and I mean, those are the best times when the kids come up and ask us all the questions. That's awesome.
Those kids are smart, Kyle. They don't mind asking any question.
I mean, they know how to dance, man. Like, they're doing the floss and stuff. They're asking us to do the floss, and you're up there looking like, man, what are they putting in this kid's cereal, man? I don't know what's going on now.
Loose hips.
Yeah, loose.
All right, so Karen, we don't know exactly when baseball is going to start, but you want to give us a prediction for the 2020 Cubs and Kyle Schwarber?
Well, I think they're going to go out there and kick some butt this year, and we're going to bring it all in again. That's my prediction.
I love that prediction. I'm going to second that. That's our mindset.
And finally,
Chicago's good again.
That's right.
Karen, before we do let you go for the day, and we do appreciate your time, since you are in the medical profession, is there any way that you can save Kyle Schwarber's beard from what's going on right now?
Lori Lightfoot, maybe he can ask who her barber is to get a trim.
That's right.
You don't want in the city getting your hair done.
I know. I shaved my head, but now I still haven't touched my beard during this quarantine. So, I haven't touched it. So we're going to see where it goes at the end of this.
Awesome. Kyle Schwarber, thanks so much for helping us out with the surprise today. You stay safe out there in Arizona. Hopefully we will see you back doing some baseball stuff in the near future. And Nurse Karen, thank you so much for everything that you and all your cohorts there at Mount Sinai in Chicago are doing. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. We will see everybody again on Friday's edition of IT, presented to you by Toro.